You know what, we're all here already. I might as well just start a little bit early, and plus I kind of want you guys to see this shirt since Original was complaining that all I do is wear pop culture t-shirts. So you know what, let's go to the just chatting section quickly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is because you reckon all I do is wear pop culture shirts, Original. Embrace whatever the fuck this thing is. Yay! It's also going to be good for you, Cycling, since you're always here early, wanting me to start early. Loud shirt. It is a very loud shirt. You wear whatever you want, sir. I think this is the only time I'm wearing this shirt on stream anyway. I might make it a semi-regular thing, but I think this is what I'll be wearing for now. Or for today anyway. As you can see, which side is it? There we go. It's a little prawn cooking on a barbecue. There should be a kangaroo playing cricket. What else is on here? There's something surfing. I know that. There's something surfing, but I think it's on the back of the shirt. Unless you can see it. You can kind of see it. I think it's like a platypus surfing. Can't remember what it is now. No, I did notice someone, and by someone I mean Original, wants me to go grab a coffee. So how the fuck do we keep this shit open? Activity feed there. Well, I suppose I can see it in Streamlabs, can't I? No, I can't see it in Streamlabs. Okay, if that's the case. Oh, I'm now got to figure out how to set up my whole thing here. I think that'll be the case. Just have this open and switch to Streamlabs when I want to switch scenes. Which means, do you really want me to grab a coffee now, right at the beginning of the stream, Original? Because otherwise I'm going to have to go into the be right back screen. Where are we? Be right back. Transition me out, please. Let's see. I gotta fix up this as well, so let's just add in a new text for now. Add source. A new source, thanks. Let's see. Away text. Add source. Oh, that's horrible. How do we fix it? I remember there's a way to fix the font blurring like that. There you go. Font size increase that. Done. Drag that to about there. I get rid of that. Excellent. Oh, I suppose we'll go grab this coffee like Original has requested then. What the hell is that? Okay, Yeah, let me go grab this coffee and then we'll start the stream properly.
Oh, yeah.
Did someone raid me while I was gone? What happened? I see someone saying that it was an oh yeah. Let's go back to the in-game for now then. Oh, we catch up on chat. Wow, the frames just died for a second there. What's happened? What's happening? Alright, let's figure out what we've missed. So where was last message? Oh, here's the coffee, by the way, original if you're in stream. I don't have milk, so we're having a long black instead. Alright, let's see. Wolf of Dreams, in with Party 5. Thanks, Wolf of Dreams. Sorry if you raided me while I was going getting coffee, but here I am. So yeah, I'm currently doing I will be doing a permadeath run in a second once we actually start up. Your dreams are in danger. We're here to protect them. Nice. Notice me, Senpai. I'm noticing you now, Wolf of Dreams. Welcome in. Anyone hearing oh yeah? Yeah, oh yeah should be my raid sounds. I can repeat that alert as well since I missed it.
Yeah.
There it is. That should be the host sound and the raid sound because I haven't like split them up just yet. It's on my list, like it's on my ever-growing list of things I gotta do. Yeah, it's there. Congrats on affiliate. Thanks, Wolf Dream. So yeah, this is my first affiliate stream. I haven't actually got anything planned for the affiliate stuff as like a celebration. So I think today will be just a standard stream, just with all the extra channel points and everything in it. And I might do something on the weekend as like a proper, like, I made affiliate, so that'll be somewhere. I'll be doing a stream at some point. Yes, now that I've got a few raiders. Discord, I'll be putting in an alert of when I'm going live for a celebration in there.
Do it!
Just do it!
Your dreams come true!
I forgot how loud all these things are. Thanks for the 10-bit Cyclone. Thanks for the just do it. Thanks for the motivation. I think... Hello, Raptors. Welcome in. I think I've got everything. Yeah, so let's get started. Cheers, Original, by the way. Alright, so what the hell are we doing? This is not my character. Congrats. Thanks, Curry Cat. Thanks for the 100 bits. Ooh. Pepe DS. 10k channel points for you to buy spam? Yes. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Load game. Now let's go with the choker.
Bruh.
Bruh. I see, we're already spamming my sounds. Excellent. Thanks for the follow, Wolf of Dreams. Welcome to my little coffee shop. Okay, the choker is not my permadeath run. The choker is the equip everything run. Which one was my permadeath then?
Wow!
God, it's so loud. It's so loud. Alright, so I think we're all set up. Yeah. The best, yeah. So, the R2D2 value brand, it's value because it's free. That sound file is courtesy of Dongleflop. It's so long. I already regret my decision. I regret everything immediately. Oh, you turn the volume down for AAR. I think that's full volume actually. I don't think I changed that one. I know there was one I put down to half volume, but everything else is at 100%. So that's just how it is. I suppose I could... no, it's just a browser input, so I don't... Hold on. If it's browser input, I should have the audio thing here. Now SoundCloud is at 100% on Streamlabs as well. Should have put the short one for 100 and longer for more bits. Maybe. So there's both a 100 bits version in the wherever I put the sound labs thing. Otherwise, as a channel point, there should also be the exact same one, so you can either do it with channel points or bits, whichever one you prefer. Yeah, both AARs are the same. So with the sound alerts, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them like that or change the values around. The value brand I'm always going to keep free, and the AAR I'm always going to keep it, I think, 100. But any of the others I might chop and change whenever I feel like it. Now, what are we doing? Where are we up to? What's happening? I don't have anything here. Which means I think we're doing gargoyles. If we're doing gargoyles, I think I want this to be upgraded a little bit. I've got the Black Knight Halberd too, that's right. 32 strength required for that, which I think if we take half of that, that's going to be 30, so I think 2 more levels into strength. Right, we're slowly piecing together what this build was again. So there should be a couple of areas where I can farm some souls. Yeah, because I can't even one-hand this thing yet. So, what have I got? Yeah, so for anyone that's new to the channel, by the way, this thing up here is just a little overlay I made so you guys can see what I'm building towards. For the equip everything run, oh, did I put the sound music down? It seems pretty loud still. I did. Alright, so for the permadeath run, you'll be seeing the build I'm aiming towards. The AR sure was long. Yes, it was. I tried to find the longest one possible. Yo, I'm here. Welcome, A. James. Yeah, otherwise, for the equip everything run, which I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that up there will be displaying what I'm currently using. So, that's what that is, for anyone new. Look, just got home, got a shower and eat. No worries, I'll see you later, Kyra Cat. Nice SFX, thanks. Scrat, congrats on affiliate, thanks, Kyra. Funny enough, I don't think any of this would have been possible without your first raid on day one. I really appreciate it. Which is something I was supposed to do, which I forgot actually. A big thanks to everyone that followed me and has helped out get to affiliate. I think 3 months it took me to get here now. And many more months and possibly years to go. I don't think I'll ever make streaming a full-time thing though, so... A couple of hours a week is all you're getting, still. Which I also did notice Cyclone messaged earlier for the ad stuff. Yeah, revenue and all that's not really a big deal. I mean, it's nice having, like, the things coming through, of course, but... So I might change some of the sound alerts, so I don't really want to, like, force people to spend money, you know? What you're talking about, it's all you. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of me involved, but yeah, day one, getting back into streaming, you raiding me, has definitely helped. Finding a community, like, sort of interacting with people, building up sort of connections, that's all been a big help. But thanks again for the raid on day one. Hello, Soldier Waistcloth. Okay. I think that's the second one of these I got. Or it's the only one of those I've got. Okay, so what do we have? Mask and Mother we're getting later. Havel's Armor we're getting later. I've got the legs. Black Knight Halberd I've got. Grass Crest Shield I've got. Okay. So we've got most of the way there. We're just missing the armor, which we'll get from Anolondo, and the mask, which we'll get at some point. I'll be back in Tomb of the Giants once we kill Pinwheel. Now to figure out where to farm some souls from. Because I seem to have killed the channeler. Of course, and you're very welcome. Thanks. And smack. Excellent. Oh yeah, the coffee redemption as well as the channel points. Just a fair warning. I think I've set it to only 1 redemption per stream, as it's a bit cumbersome, like having to pause the stream and like leaving for I think 5 minutes or whatever to make it. So I'll set it to 1 per stream, so it only really happens once. And plus, it'll take me a while to get through the coffee as well, because I've got coffee and water to try and get through now. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Cool. Speaking of coffee, let's take another sip. And you might hear me slurp from time to time, but we accept the slurp. The slurp's only natural. Everyone should have a good slurp at some point. Accept the slurp. Damn right. Get off me. Now, have we got Lautrec? Yeah, we have got Lautrec because I've got the Fap ring on. Of course I do. Alright, so I think it's a good thing we're doing a 3-hour stream today because it's going to take me a while to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Coffee ASMR. We're turning into an ASMR channel now. No more Dark Souls. We got affiliate, we're moving into ASMR. Just diving head first. Don't want to do Gargoyles just yet. So where's a good place to farm souls? ASMR. Hell yeah. 3-hour stream tonight? Yeah. We established this last week. For the permadeath runs, I'm going to be doing 3-hour streams. Just because if we're only doing one permadeath run a week, 3 hours is going to get me the sort of most amount of time in the save file. Ah, fuck. I can't do a good Geralt voice. I should find a sound file of that, actually. That'd be pretty funny to play. Nope, we're getting careless already. Easy work, me. Cool. I don't actually remember how many souls there is to level up at this point. Parasitic Dawn, welcome to my little coffee shop. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Because I've explained to everyone else so far, so I assume this is your first time in because I don't recognize your name. This little thing up here, it's just showing you what I'm building towards. Nice shirt, loser. Hey, this is because you reckon all I do is wear pop culture shirts. So I've worn this specifically for you. There's a prawn on the barbecue. There's a kangaroo playing cricket, and I believe there's either a crocodile or a shark surfing. No, it's platypus surfing. I'm pretty sure there's a crocodile somewhere. Is it Dongle's shirt? No, it's my shirt. Funny enough, I've had this for, I think, a year now. I love the shirt. Thanks. Doing a challenge run right now. Ooh, what challenge are you doing? I assume it's for Dark Souls 1. Yep, it's Dongle's shirt. No, it's mine. I've had this for like a year. I bought this specifically for work, actually, because, funny enough, I only got 1 month out of it. So, at work, every first Friday of the month, we have a Loud Shirt Friday. Which, as the name implies, we wear a loud shirt on Friday. So, I got this February last year. So, of course, no, I got it January last year. So then the first Friday of February, I managed to wear this. And then that was it, because March we went into lockdown. And then it's just forever been sitting in my wardrobe this whole time. Why not no shirt Friday? I mean, I would love to, but I don't want to see everyone else there with no shirts. I'm doing a fist only. Ooh. How far into fist only are you? I think I tried doing a fist only challenge. I assume this is like actual fist only and not like Ceaseless and other fist weapons. Because I tried doing a fist only run, which I ended up abandoning because like half an hour on like the Asylum Demon, no, I'm not doing that for like a whole stream of things, and I just never got back to it, but maybe in the future I'll do it again. Just started right now. Just started, like Asylum Demon just started? Oh, in Blighttown. Alright, so how have you been enjoying Fists Only then if you're just in Blighttown? Fisting is fun. Damn straight, Kyrie Cat. I also believe that was the title of my first stream as well. Because Twitch has a 32 or 33? It's somewhere in the 30 character limit, right? So naturally, I tried to name my stream something where it would cut off the last word and make it seem something it isn't. So I put in something along the lines of nothing. There's nothing quite like a long, hard fisticuffs challenge run, And fisticuffs was right at that cutoff point, so I had fisty. So, you know, obviously alluding to fisting. I believe that was the first stream title I ever went with. It was nothing like a good fisticuffs, yeah. At least someone remembers what it was called. Misleading titles, exactly. Good toss. Yeah. Hey, it was allowed. I got away with it. Always get some viewers. I mean, that was the idea, yeah. Now, what's one way to get people interested in the stream? I don't know, let's have a clickbaity title. Well, it wasn't misleading, per se. It was exactly what I was, what I was doing. It's just people misread the title. IRS. Yeah, so that was there's a lot of things I did on day one, which I've now obviously moved away from, and as you can see by the title, which should be down there, it's always confusing because the camera's like flipped where I'm looking, so if I point to my left, I'm looking at myself point the other way. So as you can see in my titles now, I'm following movie titles. So I think I've gone through the Indiana Jones titles now. I've gone through most of the Star Wars stuff, which is what I'm doing for the permadeath. I don't know why, I just decided to start doing movie titles. And I think I've moved on to Lord of the Rings movie titles for my other challenge runs. Oh. Move away from that. I think I'm just going to have to abandon the Black Knight Halberd for now. I don't really want to abandon the Black Knight Halberd, that was the thing. Did I not get the Golden Pine Resin? Alright, well. I'm gonna skip to Undead Parish. Yeah, that'll work. Decided that you don't want to do Blighttown, or is it just too difficult with the fists only stuff? Because I think I just did Asylum Demon, got to Filing Shrine, then decided, nah, this is going to take too long, and then stopped. So I'm not sure, like, I don't think I've watched anyone do fists only before. Is it just like a not viable, and you want to skip it, or are you just skipping for the sake of not doing Blighttown? References are always welcome. Of course. Right, so I think we're going to skip that for now. I need to get stasis from Andre. Ah, so you're going to be doing a fist weapons. Got it. Got it. I see you stayed true to the coffee redeem. Yeah. Yeah, you redeemed it. And then I asked you if you were serious about it right at the beginning of the stream before I did anything. No response, I decided, I'll just go do it anyway. I'll just go get a coffee. Yeah, so I don't have milk, so we're having a long black instead. You might want to up the redeem price. I believe I've got it set to 1 per stream, I think, because I don't want to be doing it more than that. I don't know. Everything's still brand new to me, so I'll like gauge how the prices are, and if like they're coming up too often or not often enough, I'll adjust them. But for now, I think everything is good value. Because the coffee redemption wasn't designed to be a like something for people to work up to. It's just a, hey, go grab a coffee. Let's take a little break, go grab a coffee. That's what that's supposed to be. Hey, I've got some black coffee too. Nice. I don't generally drink black coffee, it's just I've used up all my milk from all my coffees today, and I haven't been out to the shop, so no milk. Yeah, I generally only have black coffee when I'm out of milk. That's nice. Currently using bare fists, yeah. I remember those days. Black tea here. Get out of here, you with your tea drinking. That was what we agreed on yesterday. This is an all-inclusive channel. Coffee drinkers, tea drinkers, energy drinkers. So drink has sounded weird when I said it. Level up. No. H2O. I'm a big H2O fan. I just love those mermaids. Forever black coffee for me. Just add water. Exactly, Ash. Eh? I'm not the only one that made... You can't see me pointing at myself, so I'll point up here. I'm not the only one that made that connection. What? Black tea is so good. Yeah, I'm not a big tea drinker, that's why. No, what I think we're going to be doing... I don't have the souls for it either. Okay, so I think... We'll try and make our way through the parish again. Try and get the shortcut back to Berg, because I don't want to activate the Hellkite. Which I believe is what we were going to do last time, before I completely forgot about it today. That's what the long streams are for me to figure out what the hell I'm doing, and, you know, an extra long stream to actually get some progress in. Alright, everything's coming up Millhouse. And it's working as intended. Except for that mulligan. We'll just ignore the fact that I missed that. Slap. No, because I don't think I've been through this area yet, because I remember last time we kept dying to gargoyles. So I think we just got back up here and then we left it, so time to make our way back through. I'll get some souls for this as well, which will definitely help to try and get us up to the Black Knight Halberd. Headed home. No worries, Cyclone. Hopefully I'll catch you when you get back home. Anything else over here? See ya! Just noticed that's a little Eevee emote. Pretty cute. Oh, why'd you block that? Again? There we go. Drive save. Welcome, Rev. Drive safe, stay safe. Safe, 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 safe. All the things. I see we've cleaned out the pig. So if we've cleaned out the pig, what haven't we done then? This is the problem of not playing a character for like a week and doing another character in between. I can't remember what the hell we've done. Slap. Oh my god, come on. There we go. And I'm just gonna run into you. That's not open. Okay, so we've got to go down here then. Which I remember, we didn't have the, I see, okay. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Everyone, leave me alone. I'll get to your message in just a second, Parasitic. I want to just get this shortcut and go heal up before we just choke this run right at the beginning. And... alright, that should be the Hellkite stopped, so we can cross that bridge safely now. Cool. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing great, I think. I haven't asked. Too many other things going on at the moment. But yeah, everything's been going great. Just finished off everything at work, everything's closed out, so pretty much tomorrow is just chill. Let's see, have you killed Kraylag, or are you saving it for later? No, so this is a new run. You can see in that corner. This is reset 15, so I think we just started this run like at the end of last week. So no, I haven't done any bosses other than Asylum Demon yet. I won't be saving Kraylag for later, per se, but I will be doing it a lot later. We're just going to take things slowly, get through one boss at a time. Because we're doing a permadeath run, I don't really want to, like, risk unnecessary deaths. Oh my god, it's so loud. If you've been paying attention to Small Parasitic, the path I just took, that should be everyone no longer chasing me. I hate it. Excellent. Yeah, so the path I just took from Undead Parish through the front of the parish, through the rats and going backwards under the bridge. If you come up this way, when you cross the bridge, you get the Hellkite spawning, and then once the Hellkite spawns, when you try and go back up to the bridge up top, then the Hellkite will come down and protect that bridge. Not even sure if that was R2. It was R2 Value Brand. It's not the official R2. It's a Value Brand R2. So yeah, as I was saying, once you trigger the Hellkite here, the Hellkite will then spawn and protect the bridge when you try and cross it. However, if you take the path that I've done, you skip the Hellkite from spawning here, which means the Hellkite will never spawn to protect the bridge. So it'll make it a safer run. I hope you're okay with me sort of backseating your challenge run while I'm streaming, but yeah, if you're doing a fist only run, that'll definitely help you and like save you some time. Slap. Oh my god! Stop attacking me. Yeah, so the R2 Value Brand is I've done the game 5 times, so I know this. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Yeah, that R2 Value Brand is courtesy of Dongleflop, which I don't think he's in the chat at the moment. Yeah, if you see his name pop up, I don't think he'll be on tonight anyway. Yeah, thank him for the sound file. I'd love to hear another take of it. You're not getting any screaming from me, unfortunately. No screaming from me tonight. Or most nights, for that matter. Damn, the ragdolls are wild in this game. Yeah, they really are. Now, what are we doing again? Right, gold pine resin. We'll avoid that. Is that gold pine resin is going to help us out a lot with the gargoyles. Considering the gargoyles were kicking our ass last time, mainly because I was greeting, but because they were kicking our ass last time, we just couldn't quite finish the job. We're gonna go grab the pine resin. I'm pretty sure we had the pine resin last time, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. And we'll get you through the wall. Excellent. I really don't need to heal up at the moment, but might as well stay at full health. Ooh, nice. Triple kill. Firebomb. You know what? We're here, so we might as well like clear out this area anyway. Might as well go do the Taurus Demon. Speak to Solar near the bridge to use the summon if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing summons, mainly because it's permadeath and I feel like it's sort of out of the spirit to like summon in NPCs to help you. I'll speak to him anyway because I usually do. But yeah, I'm probably not ever going to summon in the permadeath run. Just because it feels like it's kind of cheating. Slap. Ooh, Titanite Shard, excellent. Well, at least we're getting a lot of souls. So we'll be able to use this for leveling up to be able to use that Black Knight Halberd. That sounds understandable, yeah. If I was thinking of doing summons for the equip everything, which as it sounds, you pick up what you find and then equip it. Although in just saying what I just did with the permadeath thing, and I think I might leave summons alone for challenge runs. I might go back and just play Dark Souls by itself without worrying about challenge runs at some point. I think I might finish off the 2 challenge runs I've got queued up, and then I'll go do that. Yeah, if I do a casual playthrough, yeah, I'll go grab some summons. Ooh, Twinkling. Excellent. Do we want to do Taurus? It's not going to hurt. We should be able to tank it anyway. We could equip the gold pine resin and take this out, though, I think we'll save 1 gold pine resin for the gargoyles, 1 for Quailag. I think we might go through this. Go through the depths and go for the gaping dragon? So I think I'll use the 3 gold pine resins for that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll go to the sewers, but I'll save that 3rd gold pine resin, so we'll go just grab Taurus Demon for now. Come on. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure this would do like 600 or 700 damage, which should be just over half. Hello, good sir. 600, just over half, as I thought. Dude, come on. Let me pass your legs, please. Cool. Thank you. So I'm tanking this next hit, I think. Yeah. Alright. Oh, we can kill it now anyway, so we're fine. And that should be a couple thousand souls we can put into leveling up again. So I think now that we have this bridge, this is going to be a decent farming opportunity. 3,000 souls, excellent. That's what we like to see. More souls there. Easy. Yeah, it helps when you rush and spec into weapons that you shouldn't have at this point. Because even though it's sort of in the filing area, the Zweihander is technically on the way to the catacombs. Yes, give me the white signs. Ah, I hit no, damn it. Yes, the Zweihander is technically on the way to the catacombs, and you should get it by the time you hit that area. But because it's in a filing shrine, people just rush for it. Yeah, that's what happens. Alright, so because we didn't summon the Hellkite, we should be good to just run across this now. Which means we can access the Claymore that's sitting up here. Not that I'm going to use it, but it's an option. That took a while to kill. Come on. Even with the stamina regen, I'm still running out of stamina. It takes a while to come back again. Yeah, let's go get this bonfire first, I reckon. Let's heal up in the path of arrows. Excellent. Get rid of 1. How dare you, sir? How dare you slap me with that? You got the Ceaseless? Nice work, dude. Slap. Slap. Claymore. And Soul of an Aimless Soldier. Excellent. So now we can open up this, and now we have our shortcut back here from the parish. So we don't have to go through the stupid rat area again. Right, level up. I think 22. We still need 4 levels in Dex, but I think 22 is what we need for the Black Knight Halberd now. So where is the Black Knight Halberd? There it is. This isn't going to say, is it? What are we looking at here? I'm pretty sure that's enough, because this is, what, 32 strength to wield the Black Knight Halberd? Yeah, so let's get the calculator out quickly. Aren't we? So, number 2. So, why do I need to divide up by 2? I already know the math, so 33. Yeah, so that's strength done. Now we just need 4 more levels into Dex, and then we'll be able to use the Black Knight Halberd comfortably. And I believe from that, then we can start focusing on everything else. Which reminds me, I should probably resize the window. Or not. Alright, so Streamlabs, you're going to have to be resized again. Sorry about that. There we go. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Cool, so I have the list of things in front of me, so I don't have to keep trying to look over to that stupid overlay thing again. So, what do we need? Endurance at 19, we've got... Yep, it's endurance at 19. Strength at 30, which we'll get to eventually. Dex at 20, which we'll get to eventually. We're just going to get the Black Knight Halberd first. And then Vitality is up to 20. Okay, so I reckon the plan now is just get enough Dex for the... to match the 20 that I've got up there. Or do I? No. Okay, so first thing, we're going to get Strength and Dex up. Well, Strength is already done, so get Dex up to Black Knight Halberd levels. And then once we have Black Knight Halberd and we can use that comfortably, then get Dex up to the 20. And then I think balance Vitality and Strength out to try and match the values above. So I think that's how we're going to play this out. Which means 4 more levels worth. How much is the level now? 3,000. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Give or take a few, so I think 13 to 14,000 souls is going to be required. Which we're not going to get anywhere near at the moment. At least that'll be an extra level there. It should be... I don't think that'll be another level, so we've just got 1 in us at the moment. Cool. Rest, level up. 15, okay. Cool. So unfortunately I believe I'm pretty sure the first half of the stream is going to be grinding out the levels for the Black Knight Halberd. Which unfortunately is going to be slow. However, for a permadeath thing, I think is acceptable. Try and minimize risk as much as possible. So we can build up to pretty much all the base. Build up all the sort of building blocks. Get everything in place, ready to just then level dump and not have to worry about equipment. And slap. Spear. I don't have Framped yet, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure I've got to do the bosses first. So I can't even sell things to level up quickly. Yeah, so we're just going to have a slow stream of grinding. In any case, we've at least got high enough the humanity count, so we should be picking up some good items anyway. Mainly like chunks and Titanite shards and things like that. Oop. I'm in Parish, wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Enjoy your fist only run. That's the backstab there. Excellent. I'm playing online, so I should, hopefully, if we're in the same instance, I should be able to hear you ring the bell. Oh, that was some hefty damage. Right, we're getting out of there now. So, we're going to run to his right. We're going to run anti-clockwise to him. GG. Good luck. Everyone wish Parasitic Dawn luck. It's going to need it with a fist-only run, or yeah, fist-only run through the parish. I suppose... I was not expecting the Black Knight Halberd to just drop like that. Are you on PC? Yes. I've got a controller plugged in, so you'll see all the controller prompts. But yeah, I am playing on PC. Titanite chunk. Cool. That was 800 souls. These guys are all here, so this should be another level up, hopefully. Archer, please. Don't run away from me. And last hit. Excellent. Ooh. Another spear and the helmet. Oh, you're on PlayStation? Ah. Well, I won't hear you ring the bell. But I'll hear it in spirit. When you kill gargoyles, I'll hear it in spirit. Oh no. I'll feel it. Can you still hear the bell though? I don't think so. Unless ring on. Options. Oh, it would be under network settings, I reckon. Region matchmaking. No, I don't believe so. There's no cross-platform play, unfortunately. I thought maybe Remastered would put something like that in, but no, there's nothing. So unfortunately, I won't be able to hear him ring the bell. So the way Dark Souls multiplayer worked, I'm not sure how Remastered handles it, but the way it used to work in the Prepare to Die edition was you would be the central node or central machine, computer, whatever you want to call it. You'd be the central node, and multiplayer would sort of search for other people playing Dark Souls online, and it would try and grab all their machines and connect to you. So you would be like the center of this spider web of other people that you're connected to in your cluster. And then, obviously, everyone else has their own cluster of different people, so you might... So the people you're connected with will always be connected to you, but they might have other connections as well. So it made it really difficult to, like, connect to people. Remastered, I think they now just have a game server. So I don't think there's any... I believe you could get a cross-platform mod for Prepare to Die Edition, but you can't for Remastered, because I'm pretty sure they have an actual game server for it now. Slap. Don't hit me. Thank you. That's a cool feature. Yeah. I believe it was like that because that's how multiplayer was just introduced. Otherwise, it was like direct connecting to people. It's like, keep in mind, this was back in Games to Windows Live days as well. So everything was still primitive and still in its infancy stages. And now everyone's figured out multiplayer. Just have everyone connect to a central server. I could also just be talking out of my ass at this point and they didn't do anything with the multiplayer and it's still cluster based. Who knows? I never really looked into multiplayer for the remastered edition. Alright, well, I don't think we're getting the XP we want from here. I don't know where else to farm souls that's going to be effective in getting these last few levels. Because what do we need? 2 more. I mean, it shouldn't take too long, I suppose. There's nothing else up here. Let's deal with these guys, because I'm pretty sure these guys will chase me at some point while I'm trying to get rid of the Boulder Knights. And that's it's the opposite of what we want. Q. Yeah, one of them's already dropped down. And dead. Oh, there was a... Yeah, he dropped down around this way. That's not what I wanted for going up against the Boulder Knights. That most likely would have gotten me killed. Although I was expecting it to happen, so it might not have. Alright, come out here, Boulder Knight. Thank you. Second Boulder Knight, please. I believe in you, come on. I know you're around this door. Now, did I aggro you? Yeah. Come out here, please. Ouch. That was half my health. Nice work, me. At least he's dead now. I'm trying to think of where else would be a good farming spot. Because I don't want to have to upgrade this thing and use up all our Titanite shards. Just on the Gargoyles. I want to kind of get to the Black Knight Halberd and then just... Actually, Black Knight Halberd I believe is Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, I believe it's just Twinkling Titanite for the Black Knight Halberd. Which means we can probably forego all that. Let's see if we can get one more level, because we're so close to the next level up anyway. We're picking up plenty of Titanite shards now. So... Hollow soldier shield. Excellent. So I reckon. No, these won't get me the required souls. So I think we're gonna have to rest the bonfire, reset everything, and then try again. Just to reset some enemies. I think one more run through this area should get us to the next level. Although I think last time we went through here, I calculated about 500 souls each run through. Or maybe that was just the bridge. I don't know, let's go to the top of the chapel, clear out that area, to see what we're left with. I know we've got to do another run at some point. But this might determine one run or two runs to get the next level. Because I kind of don't want to spend the next hour grinding out for a Black Knight Halberd when I can easily just upgrade the Zweihander, take out Gargoyles, and then get the Black Knight Halberd. Slap. Slap. Bonk. That reminds me, I should do a bonk run. That might be my casual playthrough if I ever go back. Well, I say if, when I eventually get back to a casual playthrough. Just dump all my points into strength, just take a club and just go around bonking people. 2800, okay, I believe it's going to be 3300 to level up. I know, we'll go set at the bonfire. I've got to sit at the bonfire to reset everything, so we'll check our levels and see how much we need to get to level up. Bonk! Bonk! I'd love to do a scout impression. I don't know what I would say other than bonk, but a scout impression would be pretty cool, I reckon. 2831. I think it's 3300 we need to level up. 3600, alright. We didn't pick up any more souls, did we? That's gonna help us cross the threshold? No. That's unfortunate. At least we've started the bonfire, so I think these guys will get me... I'll just clear out the area again. I'll go through here, go to the top of the chapel, and that'll definitely be enough to level up the last time. Well, I still need souls to be able to upgrade the weapon, as well as level up, so... I think it's about 500 per reinforcement? Or the 200 per reinforcement? I can't remember, so we'll just clear this out, level up, and see how many souls we need for a upgrade. Instead of calculating shit, we'll just play it through and figure it out. That was dangerous, slapping him twice when he could have just parried me both times. And backstabbed. $3,700. Okay. So we're definitely going to have enough to level up from the Bolden Eye up here, but whether we'll have enough to... Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. God, it's so loud. I'm glad you like that one, Cyclone. I'm glad you like that one. It's so long. Yeah, most of them are long. I really regret doing that now. As I was picking the sounds, I was trying to find the long versions of things because I didn't want to get like a 2-second clip and like that's it. That's all, folks. So I tried to find the long versions of things. Boy, was that a mistake. Spook time. Knights, please. I'm gonna get trapped in a second. Let's run away from that. So long, yeah. But at least they're entertaining though, and it's not something I hate. So I don't mind listening to the full length of things. But yeah, I'm definitely Definitely changing the volume on them, that's for sure. If you get a good stream reaction, it's worth. Seems good. Never thought about my reactions to them. I just picked them because I thought they were funny. 4100. I think that's going to be good. Frog Screech. Don't tempt me. I might actually put Frog Screech on there, and I'm really going to hate myself. Have Frog Screech blast my ears at 100% volume. Alright, yeah, level up, see what we can do from there. I think we'll only get like one upgrade. Oh no. I was joking. Can't say things like that around me, because I'm gonna do it. 400. Alright. Need anything forged? Yes, I do. I would like one Zweihander, please. 800 souls, excellent. Where's my Black Knight Halberd? Twinkling Titanite, but with 2,000. Okay.
Wow!
Wow! Nah, can't do it. Maybe if I had water beforehand, I'd be able to do it. Coffee's bad for your throat, and like dehydrates you, so that's gonna be my excuse. 800 souls. Alright, we might do a full clean out of the parish then. Any ideas on emotes yet, Scrat? Yeah, if you... I believe the prefix is A happy and then the number 9. They better be Scrat. No, unfortunately there's no Scrat yet. So, if you... I believe the prefix is A happy and then the number 9 after it. And then I have one emote at the moment, which I can't remember if I've got it as a tier 1 for a sub or if I've just made it my own thing, but it should be Jim. J-I-M. If it doesn't work, then it's a sub thing and I'm going to have to change it. Because I was playing around with it today during my lunch break at work, like setting all this stuff up, so... Things may be in like wrong places, or I'm missing some things somewhere. Because I wasn't expecting to get affiliate so quickly. I thought I'd at least have like a day or something to like play around with all the settings in the back end. Oops. And I suppose I could just upload my own custom ones too. Oh, he's gonna heal up. Upload my own to Better TTV. I think that's the thing you can do. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to look around in all like the back-end settings and try and figure that stuff out. I was hoping to have a full day, or at least half a day of playing around with all the settings and like learning where things are. And dead. 1150. That's not even enough for 2 upgrades. Oh, not bad, considering we were under one of them. I think we were about 400 before we started this. We haven't even cleared out the top of the chapel yet. Because I'm not going to the front of the parish. I'll take out these 3 guys first, because they're going to be a big chunk of my souls. Get over here, please. Please, sir. And he got aggroed as well. Excellent. Yeah, I'm also planning on making my own emotes at some point. But I don't know what to make just yet. Oh my god. I'm trying to, like, jump attack you, sir. Can you please stop, like, hitting me and staggering me out of it, please? Thank you. Yep, so I think the obvious ones I'm gonna have to make, like, a wave, like a simple wave. Ooh, art stream, no. I am not an artist in... Well, I suppose I play around with Photoshop quite a bit, but I cannot draw to save my life. So I have to figure out what to do with that. It might just be getting like pictures of Scrat and then trying to like cartoonify. I can help out. I mean, if you want to help out, go for it. I'm not gonna force you into making me emotes, but if you wanna like make some emotes just for the sake of it, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. 1700. Yeah, okay, so these 3 Golden Knights definitely got me the second level up for the Zweihander. No, we're still going to clear out this top bit, and then we'll see if we can get a third, which are A16, 24. We're going to need 2400. 200. Oh, I don't think... I will be able to get it fine. Let's see. Or maybe not. They drop like bugger all. Yep. So I think one mandatory custom emote we're gonna have is a scrap waving. I reckon that'll be the main one. Then we can play around with like joking emotes or other emotes later. No, you could even make some coffee bean related emotes, or just coffee related emotes in general. I mean, I could just upload the beans that you were resizing for me. Scrat sip. I'll do it. Don't make me do it. Speaking of sip, see if I can get... where's my mic? So see if we can get a nice loud sip from this coffee. That's gone cold by this point, but let's see if we can get a nice loud sip. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed that ASMR. It's sort of hard to try and get a sip because it's almost empty and I've got to... There's not enough in there to get a decent sip. Seems good. Glad you enjoyed it. 2374, damn it. I'm what, 26 souls away from the upgrade? Sip. I don't know what that emote is called, but I love the look of it. Rai. Big sip. Big sip for a big boy. Oh, speaking of big, original. So, this shirt, by the way, not sure how obvious it is on stream, but it's still oversized for me. This shirt I got from Lowe's, which, for those of you that don't know what Lowe's is, it's essentially like a Mr. Big store. It's all like big men clothing, or big people clothing. This is an extra small, and this was the smallest size they have, and it's still oversized for me. Because no other store has like legitimate shirts like this, from what I could tell when I was looking for loud shirts. Best place to get loud shirts, definitely. Yeah, so I went to the shops like one day specifically looking for loud shirts. Walked past Lowe's, and this was like on the clearance rack that's like right at the shop entrance. Damn, that's big, yeah. For reference, I wouldn't say I'm slim, but I'm definitely not like fat either. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". I'm around that point. 5'10", 5'11", somewhere around there. I'm not quite 6. Centimeters is fine too. I don't know centimeters on my height. Think last time I checked, I think 182? 182, 183. 182 sounds about right. No, we're not leveling up because we can't. We're going to upgrade the Zweihander a couple of times. Yeah, the reason why I use feet, I don't know. Australia seems to be weird with like measurements for height. So we use the metric system, obviously. We still in some places still use like feet for measurements. Still use, I think, pounds for other things. Yeah, so I think some weights and some heights we measure in feet and pounds. Everything else is all metric. What's your height? How'd you miss it? Didn't you just ask me? Or was that someone else that asked me? Oh no, it's Karika that asked me. 5'11", yeah. 5'10", 5'11", somewhere around there. Reinforced weapon. Thanks. Cool. How close are we? We could grind out a few more souls and get it to a +4. 165 centimeters, I think it's been a while. That'd be short, Lamau. Yes, Ashnok standing next to anyone looks like David and Goliath. Lurk. No worries, Cyclone. Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's get a few more souls, because we can't get to +5. We don't have enough shards to do that. However, we do have enough shards for +4. We just need to get the souls. Too true, yeah. Ashnok's is tiny. A tiny little person. Oh my god. Why you jump away from me? And... right. So this Bolden Knight up here is going to get me to the 800 required for the next level up, or the next upgrade for the weapon. And then I reckon we're good for Gargoyles. Only an hour in. And backstabbed. Didn't get enough sun when I was younger. You didn't get any sun when you were young. What are you talking about? You don't get sun in England, right? I thought that Bolden Knight would get me enough for the upgrade. England doesn't get sunlight, right? It's just perpetually cloudy and rainy. Thanks, Kyrocat. Thanks for the lol. I'm definitely going to be able to upgrade after these 3 Bolden Knights, because I'm just going to kill all 3 of them. Who knows, I might even get some Titanite shards out of the deal. Hello? Dude? Alright. We're just going to parry you. Excellent. I got some sun when I went to England. I was lucky. At least someone got some sun. Welcome to the House of Fun. Welcome to my little coffee membership. I cannot remember what I've named the thing, but thanks double back for the Prime subscription. Alright, so it's part of my coffee theme, right? Hold on. Especially when the daylight savings, they were so bad. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, so the coffee theme, I believe following was just entering... yeah, following is just entering the coffee shop. People subscribing, like the first subscription is joining the coffee club. And I've still yet to make the thing and I think update the text for it, but resubscriptions will be like getting the stamp on your loyalty card for coffee. I haven't made that icon yet, I know that for certain. But whether I've made the text for it or not. Okay, off I go. Have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by, Rev. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. Appreciate you stopping by. So, I'm hoping to be able to do more with my coffee theme. I've just got to sit down one day and just like focus on making the things and like getting the variations done. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for that, Ash. And upgrade this to the +4. Reinforced weapon. Yes. Okay, cool. How much strength do we able to wield this in one hand? 24. Yeah. Nah, we're not doing it. And you watch, after all this, I'm going to... after all this preparation and getting myself leveled up, I'm going to go up against the Gargoyles and completely choke it. It's inevitable. That's what I'm going to do. But first, we're going to go back to Firelink Shrine so we can get our +10, get our 10 Estus again. So we've got plenty to play around with for the fight. And there we go. Let's see. Look, I'll be lurking again. Got homework due tomorrow. No worries, Karakat. Go do your homework. I want to be able to watch more Kyrie streams and hopefully not like join in with the with all the other Kyries. I want to see more streams, so go do your homework. Appreciate you stopping by though. Did I get the souls up here? Yes, I did. Okay, past me, you already thought of this. Yes, I'm not sure if I finished that train of thought or not, so I'll restate it again. So the coffee theme, there's still a few variants and things I need to update on Streamlabs. But I'm hoping to get like a good day at some point. Now that I've got affiliate and like donations and subscriptions have unlocked, I'll have a good day where I just sit down and like design all the icons and text and all that. Because for the what does the lurk thing do? Nothing. It just displays that text. I don't know, a lot of streamers, literally nothing yet. It just displays the text. A lot of streamers have lurk and it's just like a thing for the streamer, so, you know, I'm still here, I'm still watching, I'm just not going to be interacting because I've got other things to do. That's generally what it means. It's just like an etiquette thing, like a courtesy thing. Otherwise, it does nothing. Yeah, what original said. Announce your spawn without actually being there. So, as a good streamer, they'll be able to remember that you're not watching them. And then they won't try and ask you questions when you're not there and then get confused when you don't respond. Like what I do with pretty much everyone in this chat. I'll think someone's still watching, but someone's probably hit lurk and I haven't... I either haven't seen the lurk thing or I read it and then completely didn't remember who, like, used the command. But I'm awful at using it. Weren't you lurking? Why are you still here, Karakat? Go do your homework. I appreciate you supporting me, but homework's more important. I see. I always lurk. Yeah. I mean, if you join the chat, I suppose if you join the stream specifically to lurk, you don't really need to do it. But yeah, it's generally when you're active in a chat and then you go inactive for a while, it's sort of just general etiquette that you type that you're lurking. Oh. Nope. Nope. Cool. Alright, we'll try this again. Excellent. Let's see. No, I'll just let you guess. I mean, you can do that too. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it. I always start the stream and then go eat. I mean, fair enough. I mean, most streams anyway. I mean, I know there's going to be a few people that sit there just to watch the stream. But I mean, a lot of streams anyway, people tend to just have it in the background. You start streaming when I have dinner. I can imagine. I start streaming when most people have dinner. I mean, 7 PM's not... I suppose 7 PM's an early-ish start. Okay, let's give this the good old college try. Let's ignore chat for a while there. Oh my god, can you not? Oh, I always make that mistake. Excellent work. Alright, let's use an Estus to heal up. Now, this one shouldn't be too difficult. As long as I don't get hit by the fire, I should be able to take him out in a couple of hits. Provided he doesn't stagger me first. Easy. Let's see. Then also I have stream on while I do uni and pop in and out. Yeah, I mean, I sort of expect that from people. I don't expect everyone to be sitting in the stream like watching me the whole way through. I mean, I understand people have things that they do and have streams on in the background for just like, so you don't feel alone, you know? Like why you have the TV on while you're doing something completely different, just so you're not sitting there in silence. That's completely okay. Don't ignore me, Tim. Tim! How dare you use my real name? Nah, I've probably got my name written somewhere on here. Yeah. Benign. Clem's gonna kick me for spamming. Nah. Don't make me put you in timeout. I mean, use my name, I don't care. I'm not particularly trying to hide it. Sackrat! I'm a sackrat now. Not to be confused with saccharin, the artificial sweetener. Sackrat, I like that one. I'm glad you did like that one, original. Gesture. Well, we know we got to get this gesture. Sackrat. Now, do we have homeward bones? Because I'm too lazy to run all the way back down again. Yeah, so, if you want to use my real name, feel free. I'm not trying to hide it or anything. It's just, Scrat's the name I use for everything. So, and it doesn't feel right having, like, your real name on, like, the Twitch username, you know? I suppose for, like, an online personality, having your real name as your personality doesn't really make sense, but yeah, I don't care if people use it. Level up. Excellent, so we can now use the Black Knight Halberd. So what do we got now? So it's just balancing vitality, which we'll do later. And now with the remaining souls, we're going to run back to the parish and just upgrade the Black Knight Halberd, and then we'll be able to do some decent damage with it. Which I believe means we can't use the gold pine resin? Yeah, cool. That's fine. Yeah. Sack rats. Damn, raptor. Bonk. No more bonking, now we're slashing. Take me up, please. Oh, my coffee's empty. Oh, time to get some water then, I suppose. Honk, honk. I don't really have any honkable features on my character. Unfortunately, no honk honks either. So I think we won't worry too much about armor until we have everything in place, and then we'll then we'll go to the armor that I've got up in the overlay. But until we have everything, I reckon just like min-max as much as possible without like heavy rolling. I think that's going to be the optimal path. Which means let's do that now. I don't think any of this is good. I mean, I think for what it's worth, it's still better. I'm playing spooks now, but we'll still be hanging around. Then use the lurk command, goddammit. Use the lurk command, Raptor. I want to see you to use it. You've outed yourself for constantly lurking. Now I want to see you use the command. Ooh. That's some decent resistances. Ah, but I heavy roll with it. Well, we can't have that now. So, I think unfortunately this is still going to be the best way to go. Unless I drop some stats somewhere else. That's heavier, unfortunately. That's lighter. Can I get away with this? No, still over. Alright, well, if that's the case, we're going to go back to what we had before. Why are we... Yeah, there we go. Need anything forged? Yes, I do. I want the Black Knight Halberd reinforced now. Where are you? There you are. Upgrade. Upgrade. And +3. Excellent. Don't get yourself killed. Either of us want to see you go hollow. Alright, so that's Gargoyles done. Check. Moving on. So what do we need to do now? I think... Do I have the bow? No, by the look of it. Okay, so I reckon we're gonna... Yeah, let's go this way. Go grab the bow, so that's one less thing we have to buy, and save our souls. And then I think we'll head back to the Berg, buy some arrows, and then we can go for Capra Demon. Because even though I don't really want to go through the sewers, I kind of want that Ember to be able to upgrade past a +5. Not that I'm going to be able to do that with the Black Knight Halberd anytime soon, but having that item sooner rather than later is definitely going to help. Otherwise I'm going to forget about it and have to like backtrack from wherever the hell I am. And since we're so close to everything, might as well go about doing it now. And slap. Excellent. I could go do the butterfly. I'll get some extra souls to be able to use on something else. That'll give us about 10,000. Although I'm pretty sure I'll die at this stage to the butterfly because I'm horrible at dodging the butterfly's attacks. Although I reckon the shield that I'm using should be able to block most of it actually. Let's have a look. Magic 42. Nope. It's not going to be able to block any of it. So we're not going to do that. So butterfly I reckon we'll come back to... Oh, we've got to do it anyway. Well, we don't have to do it. It's completely optional. Let's see, we're going to do it just so we can get to Sif's boss room quicker. Yep, there's the longbow. Excellent. Yeah, I've already got the Black Knight Halberd, so this guy's dead, and then we can just run back to the Berg. And because we haven't got the Hellkite, we can just go... yeah, because we don't have the Hellkite, we've opened up that shortcut, which means we can just run straight through the Under Parish, back through the Sunlight Altar, and into the Berg. All completely risk-free. See, this is what planning ahead allows you to do. Minimize as much risk as possible. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in the garden that I'm after or want. So this will definitely be a we'll come back here later area now. It's just a message, let's make sure we're safe from this. Cool. Gonna buy Titanfall 2 for the 3rd time. What do you mean for the 3rd time? Why do you keep buying it? Stop buying it all the time. Isn't one copy of Titanfall 2 enough? Why do you need 3? Someone play it with me. It's a fucking good game. Fuck you. Again, you've already bought it once. Or do you have it for multiple platforms? Why do you have it 3 times? I assume Xbox and PC, but why the 3rd one? Why the PS4? PS4 downloads fucking Origin and it doesn't work. And PS4, okay. PS4 Origin and then Steam. Why doesn't it work through Origin? Have they disabled it or something? Because buying it through Steam's only going to then open up the Origin launcher for it to then run. So if they've disabled it on Origin, getting on Steam's not going to make a difference. Ooh, Titanite Shard. Yeah. Origin is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever used. It's flat broken. Yikes. Have you tried revalidating the files? However the hell you do that in Origin? I know it's a thing, and I know it's a hidden option, but have you tried doing that? Because, I mean, it could just fix it, but I'm pretty sure getting it through Steam's not going to change a thing. Because it's still going to open up Origin and load it through Origin, even if you get it from Steam. That's how most of those games work. That's how Rainbow Six works. That's how Jedi Fallen Order works. Well, the Rainbow Six goes through Ubisoft. Well, it goes through Steam and then Ubisoft if you get it on Steam. Otherwise, yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order opens up Origin and tries to sync it, and then it plays it. And it complains if you don't have Origin open. Out of my way, please. And I completely missed that one. Ouch! Yeah, no, we're not pillaging them. I cannot speak today. We're not pillaging that. We're gonna back away. Excellent. And now we can pillage it. Nope, I missed the attack on him. Cool. My experience with games on Origin is literally just installs that don't work. Something always goes wrong. Yikes. I don't think I've ever had that issue with Origin before. When it finally does install, the game doesn't open. White screen, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big yikes, my dude. I don't think I've ever had that issue with Origin, so I wouldn't be able to give any tips on how to fix it other than, like, revalidate the game files. Happened with Battlefield 4 too. Yeah. I haven't reinstalled any of my Battlefield games on this new PC, so I won't be able to tell if it's like a new Origin thing, or if it's just something on your account. Because Origin shouldn't be acting like that. Oh, and how many firebombs do we have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need 6 more. Yeah, okay, we need 6 more firebombs, and then we can head into the Lower Undead Berg and take out Capra Demon. Let's just clear out everything on the way there. It's a shame that it's broken Battlefield 4 because, well, I haven't played it recently, but yeah, that was one of the games I've always like kept installed because I always go back to it and play it. It's like The Sims for me. I play it religiously for like a month, and then I just don't touch it for 2 years, and then I go back to it. Just item, fire bombs. I don't want 71. I want 6. We could. Or how much is all this going to cost? Only 5. I think that's going to be better bang for my buck here.
Thank you, Carl.
Excellent. So that's going to be Quailag sorted now. We're just going to do the bow cheese on Quailag. See, right click on the game and repair on Origin. Yeah, have you done that repair on Origin? I assume you have, original, but you know, might as well reiterate. Have you tried doing the repair through Origin stuff? See if that fixes the white screen issue. Nothing yet. Excellent. Otherwise, the only other thing I can suggest, if you've already bought the game on Steam, then I suppose it really doesn't matter, but the only other thing I can suggest would possibly be like uninstalling and reinstalling Origin itself. I tried verifying game files, yeah, I kind of figured. It was more of a reiterate just in case you hadn't. Let's get this shortcut. And repairing the game. Yeah, the only other thing I can suggest would be like reinstalling Origin, see if that maybe fixes it. Maybe there's something corrupted in Origin itself. Well, let's just try and deal with this dog before I look over, because I'm going to be tagged in by a whole bunch of dickheads in a second. And heal up. So I uninstalled the game. Yeah, fair enough. And halfway through reinstalling it completely halts. Yeah, okay. So if reinstalling the game wigs out, have you tried reinstalling Origin itself? Because that sounds like it could be an Origin issue, as opposed to the issue with the game, or the issue with the game files anyway. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, what? I didn't kill it. It's too hard. Yeah, I feel that. Well, in saying that, new computer, haven't had any issues with Origin. Literally just installed it and it's just all worked. It's tiny whole ass. Yikes, dude. Poor Origin. I was about to ask, what did it ever do to you? But you've just been complaining about it. I suppose that's what it's done to you. And dog. Excellent. Now, there should be a second dog over here as well. There it is. Slap. Okay. So now... Capra time. Nope, I don't need arrows. We need the fire bombs. And we have the black fire bombs as a precaution anyway, just in case I miss the standard fire bombs, but you should be golden. Oh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get myself into this corner. And it's about, I can't see because of the armor. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, Streamlabs going ham with the messages. Gonna have to time Streamlabs out for the spam. Alright, so that should be it, and now I can just unleash the rest of the fire bombs on the Capra now. I no longer need to count, just throw the rest. Cool, and now we can unequip this. And now there should be a dog left over. Yep, there's the dog. Over here, dog. Don't need to kill it, but we'll get some extra souls out of it. Cool. Oh wow, I forgot how little souls Capra actually gives you. No. I suppose it's a level anyway. Oh wow, that's not the attack I thought it would be at all. Do you mind, dude? Do you want to stop staggering me out of that? Thank you. 7800. I'm not sure if that's going to be 2 levels or just 1. 5 or 6 doors or just 1. I should probably find that sound. That's a pretty funny thing to... Although it's sort of like a whole video series that makes it funny, not just the audio. I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Honey, you've got a big storm coming. What a wild video series that was. I have no idea what the hell that was about. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just 1. I still have no idea what the hell it's even trying to advertise. Like, I don't think it even tells you what the name of the store is that they're trying to advertise. It's just this weird... It feels almost like an Adult Swim skit, you know? Or like a Tim and Eric show skit. It definitely doesn't feel like an ad for anything. But it's gotta be, right? Like, otherwise why else would that have been made? Like, get out of here. I just want to sit at the bonfire. Get me. Yes, cool. Just 1 level up. Okay. We don't need any more decks. 20 decks. Why did I put 20 decks on there? Because nothing really requires the 20 decks. So I think we'll just stick with strength for now then, I reckon. Although strength's going to take a while to get to, because even the build up top I've got has 30 strength. As my goal, which is, wait, well, it's still under the required strength for the Halberd. So endurance is there. Look, we'll just put the 2 extra points into Dex just so we don't ever have to look at Dex again and try and get that up to the 20. So we'll just go for it now. Oh, still not quite there yet. What could I kill? Oh, I've got the Undead Parish unlocked, so I suppose I can just run up here. Could kill a couple of skeletons, but I don't trust myself against the skeletons at the moment. Not until I get a lot more vitality, and then I can start tanking some hits. But for now, I believe I just need 400 more souls. Come on, let me out. Excellent. Right, over here, someone. I'll take you. Get over here. Excellent work, lad. Alright, now you. Get over here. Slap. And phew. Excellent. Boulder Helm. And nothing. And that's enough for a level up anyway. So I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go through the sewers, or at least enough of the sewers to get the Ember. So that way when we have enough Twinkling Titanite we can upgrade to a +5 and beyond. Now once we've got the Ember, then we'll Homeward Bone back out, and then I think run to Quelaag. Or maybe go up against Escaping Dragon. I think maybe go up against Escaping Dragon, because that shouldn't be too difficult to fight, especially with the Black Knight Halberd now. And that should give us a good 40,000 souls or something ridiculous like that to be able to pump into other points. And considering what level we are now, that's probably the best idea. That's 20 there. That's that done. So now, what? So vitality is going to be 9, which is going to take us to 36. Then that's going to be another 8, 36, 44. Yeah. Yeah, so the notes I've got on the other screen are correct. Yep, so off to the sewers we go now. I think I missed that message. I don't remember reading it out. She's my spirit animal. Which one was that? Is that the, I don't need friends. They disappoint. Or is it the, honey, we've got a big storm coming. So I'm pretty sure those were the only 2 I quoted. Look. We'll see you in a little bit then, original. Hopefully you can come back soonish. Yep, I don't need friends. Yeah, what a wild video series. Let's see. I do it way too much. Yeah, there's just like certain things, like certain quotable things that I just get quote non-stop. I'm pretty sure anything from The Office or IT Crowd is just non-stop quoting for me. Rat, go away. Alright. I just realized if we go for Quelaag... Not Quelaag, if we go for Gaping Dragon, we can't really Homeward Bone out because it's going to take us to the top of the sewers and we're still going to run through everything to get back up anyway. Although if I clear out everything on the way there, we shouldn't have an issue trying to get back out. Oh, I just scuba stomped him instead of smacking him. There we go. The thing all we need to worry about are just the small dudes. Or the torchbearers. Which, if I don't get greedy and, like, don't get too cocky, we should be able to deal with the torchbearers fairly easily. They shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. 76. Alright. Large soul. That's definitely going to help us get to the, well, help us get to our goal. And there's a guy down here. Yep, there he is. Alright, now we need some torchbearers over here, and we'll try and take them out slowly. And not miss our attacks, because that's how we die to them. Cool. Slap. Yeah. Ouch! Go away! I was gonna say, for any of you that are new to the stream, the last good permadeath run we had, we went to the Painted World because I was needing some extra souls for some levels into endurance because we couldn't, like, fast roll. It was getting me killed. Or it was getting me, like, it was losing a lot of health because of it. So I went to the Painted World to try and get some more levels, and yeah, there was a Torchbearer that just completely one-shotted me. Because I got a little bit too cocky, and well, it also didn't help that there was a lot of other enemies in the way that were, like, hitting me a couple of times and it was doing bugger all damage. And yeah, there was a single Torchbearer that one-shot me. And I was very sad. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Nice. And open. There's the large ember. I don't really care about going the other path through, so I'm gonna go here. And we're going to kill this rat. Well, I thought I would one-hit it. Humanity. Oh, the humanity! Alright, now we'll just go the back way for this bonfire. How much damage do I do to these things? Not terrible damage. Not the best, but not awful. Alright. Bonfire time. Hopefully I'm not being chased by rats, because that was very embarrassing, that death. Excellent. There's Torchbearer here, which I just completely whiffed on. Excellent. Alright. 10 humanity, huh? Okay. Oh, it's like 4,500 to level up now? 4,900, yeah, okay. Gaping Dragon's gonna help significantly. Slap. Which means we gotta go the standard way through the sewers first, be able to get that channeler that will buff Gaping Dragon otherwise. But once we get that channeler, then we can just run straight for Quelaag. I keep thinking Quelaag, then we can run straight for the Gaping Dragon. Who knows, we might be able to level up after killing that channeler as well. Excellent. 22 soul. I cannot speak today, oh my god. The 72 souls should be sufficient enough. Perfect. Perfect! That's another thing I gotta look for. Try and find the perfect... I believe it's Street Fighter? Perfect. So there's another sound that I was wanting to get as well, which I can't remember what I said now. Please stop smacking me. Hello, rats, do you wanna grow on to me? I mean, I'll take the channeler instead. But I kinda want one of the rats. Come on. I'll take both of you then. I will not take one of the rats. I will not take both of them. Curse these stupid rats. Yeah. Oh my god. And then I just hit both of them at once. Excellent.
Wow!
Thank you, Rai Rai, for the budget R2D2. They will the death you, and maybe again. No, never. I will not die to the rats again. We made that mistake once, we're not making it again. That's what we're all about in this channel. We make a mistake once, and we learn from it. We don't do it again unless I completely forget what that mistake was, and then we do it again. But I'll remember it on the second time, though. Now, the rat thing was too memorable to not make the mistake again. Hearing that go off while doing homework, that'll keep me up. It shocks me every time. Level up. Excellent. I don't think strength is the issue at the moment. It'll definitely help. Look, gaping's not going to be too difficult, so we'll just up our strength, go for gaping, and then we'll try and balance our vitality and strength again after that. I'm so glad Dongle made that audio clip. Because I was setting all this up in my lunch break, or was it just after my lunch break? I can't remember now. Yeah, because we were setting it up earlier today, Dongle was in a Discord call with me, and he heard me, like, because I was, like, screen sharing this to Astronox and Dongle. I was screen sharing all the sound setup, and yeah, Dongle heard the R2D2 scream and wanted to make his own rendition of it. And it's glorious. It was so funny. Yeah, it was... Boy, we share, like, a single brain cell. So I'm pretty sure I was... Like, as I listened to it, I thought it would be funny if, like, we made our own version of it, and Dongle was already on top of it, and he made his own version. Ah, well, excellent. And slap your little head. Yeah, wow, look at all that damage already. Jesus. Okay, well... I forgot just how good the Black Knight Halberd is. Now I see why all the speedrunners just like reset the run if they don't get it. Like, oh my god, look at that. Alright, the no-hit run starts now. We're not taking any more hits from this point onwards. No, that's just an armor set that I don't care about. So, show me that. I thought it was 40,000. It's only 25,000. It'll still help anyway. Because I don't care about anything else in the sewers. It was just getting the Gaping Dragon because those extra souls are gonna help out drastically. Rest. Level up. 1, 1, 1, and I don't have enough for another. I could just pump strength, I suppose. No. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I've got 4 levels in me. I don't know, I might make it even, 14 and 24. Keep them even numbers. Because, well, it's 3 extra damage. I can do without 3 extra damage. Whereas that's a good 25 extra health. Yeah, because that's only 7 extra damage from... I suppose it is 1 level. Look, we're going to sit with that. That's what we're going to do. Because we don't necessarily need to one-hand the Black Knight Halberd. Yeah, I'm pretty sure getting enough damage to wield it with one hand, or having enough strength to be able to wield it with one hand is going to up our damage drastically. And instead of two-handing this thing to just reach the required strength, we're now going to have the required strength plus an extra half strength on top of that for more damage. And Get rid of you. I don't think this is worth it, this item, but we'll grab it anyway since we're here. Extra souls. Not too shabby. Cool. So now we just make the reverse trip back to Violent Shrine. And slap. Village body. Sack! So how much are we losing out? It's 14, 6, we're losing, let's say a rough 10 in every stat with that, which we then make up for with not quite 10 in every stat for this. Maybe. We'll give this a try. I'm pretty sure this is about as good as what we just had. Oh, we'll test it out. If we get hit with something and we notice like a huge difference, we're gonna get rid of it. Otherwise, I think this is fine for what we've got equipped. Hopefully I shouldn't be taking too much just random damage, except for things like that. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can stand there and swing normally, but if I do a running attack, I just hit the wood above me. Excellent. That's all gone, so it's just this dog to worry about now. Nice. Alright, we're gonna take this slowly now. I'm so tempted to just like run through everything, but taking it slowly is gonna be the... I keep smacking the railing, I don't want to do that. I want to run through everything, but taking it slow is the right thing to do at this stage. Especially if I'm going to keep doing mistakes like that. Ouch. Because I really don't want to just like throw the run away at this point. Now that everything's like set up and we have the Black Knight Halberd. Who knows, I might be able to level up by the time we get back to Violent Shrine as well. I don't think so. Hold on. What do we have with the souls we just picked up? Can we level up once we get to Violent Shrine? Oh, easy. I'm pretty sure that was overkill anyway, the 800 would have been fine. Deadberg. Either way, we've got to get back to Violent Shrine anyway. We've done this, we've got the Ember. There's nothing in Blighttown that I would care about. So I think now we're just making a run to... I say there's nothing in Blighttown I care about. Upper Blighttown we're not going to worry about. But yeah, I think now we're just going to make the run to Lower Blighttown and then like sprint for Quelaag. Who knows, I might not even have to do the Quelaag cheese now that I have the Black Knight Halberd. Well, I've got to make that decision before I get into the boss room because I'm pretty sure... I know it's still kind of safe to go for, but if I mess up the jump in the middle of the boss fight, then it could just mean my death straight away. Whereas if we miss the jump right at the beginning of the boss fight, we can always just like double back and like leave. And then try and go for the Halberd kill. Yeah, because the time it's going to take for me to equip the bow once we're up there, I think Quelaag will start attacking me. Go for more vitality. Let's see. I reckon get vitality up because we're doing a shit ton of damage anyway as it is. No, we don't have any more Twinkling Titanite, do we? No. I'm trying to think of where there's more Twinkling Titanite, and I think we're pretty much done in this area. I think there's a couple back at the Undead Asylum again, but I don't want to go up against the Silent Demon 2.0. I've got the Halberd, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I don't want to get caught out and insta-die to him just yet. There's nothing in here. Yeah, I don't remember whether there's any more Twinkling Titanite, so we're gonna have to just ignore that for now. We should be way overpowered anyway. So I think there's more Twinkling Titanite back in Sen's Funhouse. Alright, we'll figure it out. That's still way in our future. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. Alright, that does some decent damage. 2 hits. I'll take it. Slap, slap. I don't want to pick up the dung pie. Actually, no, dung pies sell quite a lot to France. I figured out the other day. By other day, I mean yesterday. I might as well go for it, I suppose. And slap. Oh, that didn't kill you? Oh, that one will. There's bloody dung pie. I think King Sigafremp gives like 600 souls for the dung pies, so they're nothing to laugh at. Actually, pretty decent. Especially when you want to sell a whole bunch of crap and like sort out your inventory. It's always worthwhile selling shit to him. You know, 10 souls here and there when you sell like hundreds of things, like that counts up very quickly. Especially when you got 10 souls here, 20 souls there, and you're selling pretty much the entire inventory. I think when we were doing it in the Equip Everything run, it got me an extra like 10,000 souls just out of nowhere. And that was with like 10 or 20 items. Oh, I just missed the elevator. There we go. Excellent work. Right, bonfire time. Ooh, I could actually, while we're down here, go for the Chloranthy ring. All that extra stamina regen might come in handy. I don't have any, what was it, purple moss? Don't have any of the anti-poison moss. Which may be our downfall at this stage. Hold on, can I start this offline? Yeah, cool. I kind of want the purple moss clump. So I think we're going to run back up to Firelink Shrine, go grab the purple moss clumps. We'll just buy a couple, we'll have enough souls by the time we get there to do things. Because I kind of want the purple moss clumps, mainly for if we're going to do the run for the Chloranthy ring, which I think we're going to do that run anyway. Now, since we're going to do that run, we need to get rid of the poison for the drop for the ring. Because otherwise we'll die before we pick it up, and that's a no-no. And then we also need the purple moss clump for the run to Quelaag, so that way we're nice and healthy for the boss fight. Because otherwise we're going to have to be managing our health and stamina in the middle of that fight. Although with using the Black Knight Halberd, we shouldn't have to worry too much about the fight. Hello? You hit me with toxicity, huh? Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm gonna heal up. Yikes. Hello? Yeah, I didn't expect the toxicity to hit me on that one. Yikes. We're gonna have to heal up again. Yeah, this is why we need those moss clumps. Because we can't be dealing with this and poison on top of that and a boss fight. That's not gonna happen. Just run around him. Alright. I think here's where we're going to heal up. I don't think the ogre's going to be able to get me. You know, we're far enough away from them now. Sitting at a bonfire is going to cleanse us, so we just need to get back to Firelink Shrine and we'll be safe again. But it's just getting there is going to be the problem. Because I totally wasn't expecting the toxicity to pretty much get me in a single dart. But whatever, we live and learn. Did I get those souls? Yes, I did. Cool. Oh, where? Yeah, okay. Ah, the elevator's still here, because we're not waiting for this now. I think equipping this sack was probably a bad idea. I don't know. Well, we're here now, so we just gotta not die in like the home stretch for the bonfire. Oh, we got some souls now, so we can waste a few on moss clumps. And we're home free. Cool. Alright, back up through the berg, and we'll go grab some... I think blue... Yeah, I think she sells blooming. I know she definitely just sells the purple clumps. We also need the blooming just in case. I don't think we need more than one blooming moss clump. Because by the time we get... well, when we get toxicity applied to us, we'll be out of the situation anyway, and it's just getting rid of the debuff so it doesn't kill us, so one should be enough. And slap. Now, why is this aqueduct so long? It could have been much shorter than it really is. Come on. Alright, I want to buy your wares. Blooming. One of those, and we'll grab 3 of these. Oh, whatever, we'll just get another one of these. There we go, cool. Got 3 and 2. And we can equip that, and we'll equip this just in case. Because I'm lazy. No, we're not going to be lazy, we're just going to run back to Firelink Shrine. Had the last bonfire rest of that still been Lower Blighttown, I would have homeward boned. But we're only just out here at Firelink Shrine, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run the rest of the way. Okay. Yeah, that stamina regen's definitely going to be super helpful. Clearanthy ring time it is now. And elevator. Off we go. Q. Boy, sorry about this being sort of a boring run, but yeah, there's just a lot of setup we've got to do for these bosses, and then once we've done all of this, so yeah, Gargoyles and Kraylag, a lot of setup, but once we've done those 2 bosses and opened up Sin's Funhouse, then it's just like sprint for ONS. I don't think there's too much setup involved for ONS. It's just go and do the thing. Then once we've got the Lord Vessel, then yeah, it's going to be like boss after boss after boss for the Lord Souls. Ow. Alright, let's not die to these guys straight away. Oh my god, he auto-targeted that. Alright, let's get away from that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, mustn't do that again. Now we're getting too cocky. We gotta turn it back a little bit. Turn it down, dial it back. Gotta stop getting out of this. Well, we gotta stop getting into this mindset of I can deal with this area easy. And actually focus on taking things out slowly. Like that. Give me that dung pie, thanks. Right, so now I think we've got to pull back the... We're not doing that. Well, I suppose we're not pulling it out, we're just pulling it back. Climb the ladder. Right. I know I said we're gonna, like, dial it back a bit and stop, like, taking stupid risks, but, I mean... We're just gonna run through everything on the way back down to the bonfire now, because I don't think there's anything that can really hit me or cause issues. Got to head off. Catch it. No worries, James. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. I'll be on Discord later tonight if you're still in, so I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright. Bonfire time. And then we can go ahead for the Chloranthy ring. Which, if we're gonna do that, I might log out of Dark Souls so we can make the... So we can go human, kindle this. Yeah, let's do that because I'm fine with the NPC invader, but I don't want a player to... Ah, cool. It just saves it from there. Yeah, because I don't want a real person to invade and like throw the run. Reverse hollowing. Cool, and then we can kindle this. Excellent. I was just about to check something, but I can't remember what we were checking. That's right, we're going to check our humanity. That's going to get us up to 16. 22. No, that's not right. Well, 16. 20. Right. Okay, still need 10 more humanity from somewhere. That's fine. Mildred, you wanna... Mildred? There we go. Yeah, that poison built up very quickly, so again, making the run back for the purple moss was definitely the right choice. I'm gonna get rid of these bugs before Anita Mildred gets here. Which I didn't get the other bug, but now I did. Excellent. Alright, that's gonna get us 21 humanity now. And a level up. Nice. I think we're balancing strength and vitality out now. Yeah, good, we're doing a lot of damage now. That's exactly what we're after. Oh, nearly got poisoned off of that. I'm gonna make my way over there. Whatever, we're just gonna deal with the poison. We can get rid of it in a second once we get to the other end. Pretty much once we get up to the chest that's on top of that root, then we can get rid of the poison. It's unlike toxicity, poison takes health away very slowly. And that's all I'm doing. Out of my way, tree. I mean, I suppose I can get rid of it now, actually. Let's do that. I'm just going to make sure to be healed up completely before we make the trust fall. The plank shield is up here, okay. Twin humanity, so that's what, 21? 22, 23. Cool, so we're going to have 23 humanity by the time we get to Quaylag. And then I think Quaylag will give us a humanity when we beat her. So that'll be 24. We still gotta find 6 more humanity from somewhere. Because the 6 humanity is gonna get me the shortcut to Meta Chaos. Alright. Off we go. Where is this drop? It's always stressful making that drop. Alright. Now we're going to use a Homeward Bone without touching the joystick, because I don't want to accidentally walk off anywhere. Oh, excellent. Alright. So now we can equip the Chloranthy ring. Cool, now we'll sit at the bonfire so nothing gets to us. Which reminds me, let's Chloranthy. Save it. And of course I'm not using the live server, so it's not going to update the thing. I could possibly force it to update though, but... yeah, it's gonna... no, I'm not gonna bother about it. So I'll do that off stream. So just keep a note, that should now be Chloranthy ring. Because Orange Shard ring we're only... I don't think we're gonna bother with it. That was only required of us to be able to get the Chaos enchantment for the... or the Chaos upgrade for the Zweihander. And I had all this set up before I got the Black Knight Halberd. So now that we've got this, we don't need to worry about that upgrade path anymore. Which means we don't need... I just need to get the extra humanity from somewhere. Which, who knows, I might end up farming out some rats in the sewers. Just to get some extra humanity out, because we have 9 in the counter, so our luck should be pretty high. Is there Shrek around here? I hope not. No, cool. No, Shrek is aggroed onto me? Excellent. And we're home free for the boss fight now. So, let's unequip these, heal up, and we're still 10 Estus ready for the boss fight. Which, Black Knight Halberd shouldn't be difficult. There's Manny to Mildred. We're not going to summon her. We're just going to traverse the white light and off we go. Hey, Quaylag, get over here! Not too violently, though. And don't get me trapped in your legs, either. Ooh. Back away. I probably could have hit her for a stun. But we're gonna play this slowly. The safer the better. I could have greeted out the last hit, but we're gonna get the last hit in here. Excellent. And that's Quaylag dead. Humanities. Alright, so let's do another recount. So, that's going to get me the 20 humanity as it is. Yeah, that's going to get me 20 humanity. And then 28? I'm going to have 28 humanity now. I don't know where to get more humanities from then. Oh, we could do Ceaseless Discharge while we're down here, actually. Which I think will give us 29? Nope, wrong one. Here we go. So 29 humanity, then I've got to try and find another boss to get the extra humanity from. And we've got to do it safely too. Oh, out of my way, Engi. Thank you. Level up. 1, 1, 1. That's 3 extra damage. Where's that? Yeah, I think Vitality is going to be the better one to keep ahead. Cool. But you know what? We might as well use them. Well, instead of having to do the mental calculations all the time, why not just use them all now? Right. Just slowly collecting beans. What are you aiming for, original? What reward are you collecting beans for? I don't like that you're just sitting here slowly collecting them. The world. You want to redeem the world? I don't think that's possible. I know which one Kerry really wants to redeem. World domination. I'm pretty sure with my bean army. I see, you're collecting beans to rule the world with. Noble. I can get behind that. Yeah, I think a few people are going to be saving up for the spam. Which I think I'm going to be making spam Masubi. I think that's what the plan was. I'm a knight by night. World domination, typical. Yeah, get an original idea. Original. Yeah, I mean, your name is original, and you're going with the cliched goal. Disappointing. I'd burn the world with my army. Ooh. So we're going to go for a scorched earth style world domination. Not going to go for a ice age. And grabbed. Alright. Now we make our run back to the door. Okay. It's always, like, terrifying listening to an enemy about to attack while you're, like, facing away from them. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think we've fucked this up. I think we fucked it up. I think we fucked it up. Oh boy. I think we fucked this up. I really hope we didn't fuck this up. Really hope we didn't screw the run. I feel like we screwed the pooch on this one. I don't like it. No, okay. Oh my god, I thought I thought after that attack we screwed the pooch and just like threw the run. Alright. Not even close. Yeah, so I don't have the uptime command, unfortunately. I was looking at trying to make it, but I don't think Streamlabs does that. I think that's a Nightbot thing, which I don't have running. There's still a few things on my ever-growing list of like stuff I've got to do. That uptime is like low on that list, but I will get it eventually. For a big guy, he's easily killed. I keep forgetting, have you not played this game before? Yeah, so the Ceaseless Discharge, so once you pick up the armor, he aggro's onto you. Once he aggro's onto you, you could see me like stand there and wait. That's because when he does this like weird shake of his arm, like fire goes everywhere. If you run into that, either it'll insta-kill you or it'll do a lot of your, like it'll pretty much take out most of your health. Once you get hit by that, you're pretty much done for, and he won't do that cheese which I did. Unless you get super lucky and he still does it anyway, but for the most part, if you get hit by that, the cheese is over. Now you've got to fight him normally. If you wait for that attack to wear off, and then you run past it, like what I did to the door, he will just make that jump. And then, yeah, 3 or 4 hits, he'll die. Because, as you can see... I'll get the tip of the weapon at it. So right at the tip of the halberd, you can see an item. That's on the edge of a cliff, which you can't see because it's in lava. Yeah, Ceaseless Discharge is up there. In order to get over to here, where you, like, smack him, he jumps on top of this, like, huge drop. So you smack his arm quite a bit, you pretty much make him lose his grip, and then he falls down that hole and he dies. Yeah, which is why... I'll take note of that when I play the game. Yeah, it's not stated anywhere, but that is a legitimate way of fighting him. Like, that's not just a bug that he does that, it is a legitimate strategy. I believe it's the way they intended for you to fight it, but they don't have any other mechanic of you running away from a boss to, like, reinforce that you can do that sort of stuff. But yeah, that is, I think, the legitimate way of doing it. Yeah, generally though, if the Ceaseless Discharge hits you, you're pretty much done for and he won't do that jumping attack. You gotta get to the door without him attacking. So you can also see me running back. There's a fork in the road. Oh, I don't want to set this bonfire. I wanted to just homeward bone out. Ooh. Let me just do this before I continue on with my statement. Yes. Yeah, so as you can see me running away, there's like a fork in the road where one goes behind like a pillar, the other one is where I went. If you go the way I went, you risk him hitting you like what had just happened then, and if you get caught at the wrong angle, you go off the thing and die. Otherwise, if you go the other way around the pillar, even if he does that attack, it won't hit you because you're protected by the pillar. But until you pick up the armor though, he just stands there and does nothing. It's only when you pick up the armor, it aggroes him. Now... Oh, look at that! Much better than what I've got equipped. Ooh, I'm not sure if this is better though. I think I'll leave the Boulder Gauntlets on for now. And... 23 slash. What's this do? 26 slash. I think we can take 3 slash away for the... No poise, but I'm getting staggered anyway, so it's not too big of a deal, but we'll take all the extra benefits. And unfortunately, the helmet's going to be a little heavy. Look at all that blue. We're still not heavy rolling, so we're fine. Can I just, like, get rid of this for fast rolling? So what have we got equipped? Boulder Gauntlets. Give that time to... no, we're putting the Boulder Gauntlets back on. It's not changing our rolling speed. Right. Ooh. Take note of that when I play the game. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, that boss fight... I don't think there's any other boss fight with a weird mechanic like that you can cheese out. If there's another boss fight that I come across... Because I've played it so many times, it's hard to remember what each boss does until you get back to it. So if I come across another weird mechanic... yeah, I'll let you know, and then you can take note of that. I think that's the only one for now. Yeah, cool. Slowly building up that damage again. Now, we need one more humanity from something, and I don't know from what. That's the problem. That doesn't activate just yet. So now it's off to Sens. Which Sens always worries me because there's so many traps in Sens that can, like, screw you over. Even though it's yeah, it's fairly easy, all things considered. There's not really much that can really, like, pin you down and stop you from progressing. It's just a matter of getting impatient and, like, not remembering, like, not having a sense of awareness. And, like, some traps just catching you off guard. Which is entirely possible for me to get hit by, and then I'll die and I'll be very sad, because that'll be the end of the run. But Frampt should be available now, so I can start selling things to Frampt. Cool. Alright, and we have plenty of stamina to play around with now that we have the Clearanthy ring as well as the weed shield. Excellent. Now there's an item back here, but I can't remember what it is. I don't remember it forcing me to switch anything in the equip everything run. Or maybe it wasn't back here. Maybe it's that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's that I'm thinking of. I don't remember anything in this poison swamp that really like stopped my gameplay in the equip everything run, so this should be safe to pick up. And it should just be more upgrade materials for a weapon that I'm not using anymore. Yep. Excellent. Not using the large Titanite shard. I'll take more Twinkling Titanite if I can find any, but I think that's about it until we get to Anolondo. Out of the way, please. I suppose one good thing about this armor is the poison resist on it is huge. Unfortunately, I took poison, I built up poison on it because pretty much the run from Quelaag back to anywhere, you're going to take poison damage. I can't level up, can I? No, almost 10,000 for a level up now. Which, how close are we to the thing? So, my build says 44, and this has 39 on it. We're almost there. We're getting close. Slap. Was it 5 more levels and then we... Yeah, 5 more levels and then everything up there for the... I think everything up there except for the mask and the armor is set, and then we're good to just play the game and not have to worry about min-maxing stats. Then it's just pumping into strength or dex, whatever this thing will build into. D for strength, so just pumping into strength then. We might still balance out strength and vitality, but it's not a huge issue once we get the stats up in the build above. I believe this armor is also good at toxicity resistance. We'll find out as we walk up here. Oh, not he's going to hit the wall. Oh well. I want to take a sip of water, but the ladders are too short. That's a nice long ladder. Out of my way. I think that's everything from Blighttown that I want or care about. Alright. Now, you take this slowly, one ogre at a time. Oh, I aggroed that one as well. Alright, we're gonna do this strat then. Alright, Shreks, get over here. I'm gonna force you to jump off the... I don't know, would you say this is the cliff? I lost the aggro. Nice. Alright, we're gonna run back over there and get the aggro again. Either way, I'm gonna get you to fall to your death, and now you've aggroed, and I think I'm out of position to do this cheese. Oh, really? You got most of the way, come on. Alright. Path down here, please. Path down here, please. I believe in you. You can do it. No? You're not going to do it? Alright, well. Alright, we're going to just take you out nice and slowly then. So generally you can run past, or get their aggro, run over to the ladder that I was on and climb down onto it, and then they'll like jump off the... I just jump off the platform here and they'll die. It's safe, but for some reason they didn't want to do that, so I'm just going to fight them one-on-one now. Ooh. That was a nice bit of damage. Slap. Give me that dung pie. Excellent. So that's going to get me a lot of extra souls when I get back to Firelink Shrine. Then King Sycophant can eat all that dung pie. I believe it's 600 per pie. The concentration for that bridge is ridiculous. It's wide enough that you shouldn't have to worry about it, but I do every time I walk across it because I just know I'm going to accidentally flick the thumbstick by accident. And that's the run over because it'll force me, well, it'll cause me to walk off the bridge. And there's no platform under it, so that's it if I walk off that. Excellent. Alright, Firelink Shrine, sell some things, level up. We might be able to get through Sens. Especially with all the stamina regen, and I've now got a bow, and I think I still have some firebombs left over that we can play around with. Just to kill some snake men. Black Knight Halberd should like make short work of them anyway. Yes, 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 yes. Sure, let's watch this. You're gonna... Oh, because I don't have the Lord Vessel, so we're not gonna walk down there just yet. I see. So, in that case, I can sell all of this stuff. There's no, like, select, is there? No, okay. Claymore we'll get rid of. Oh, we'll keep this Vihander. Dragon King Great Axe, 5,000? Yeah, that'll get us a level up. Cool. I doubt we're going to get enough souls from this to get the rest of the way off the required build up there, but we should get a decent amount from it. 28. Cool. 4 more levels will do the trick, and then we can just start playing with our build from there. I think we're just still going to be balancing strength and vitality, but at least we don't need to worry about getting things into that. It's 3,000. That should be 2,500. That's the 1,001. Cool. Feed item. How much is Solar Quail going to give me? 10,000? Maybe I will get the rest of the way there. I think armor will leave for now. That's a lot of spears. Even the longbow, we're getting rid of the talisman. Right, we're getting rid of all these shields because I know I'm not ever going to use them. But the arrows, might as well sell all of them. Some extra souls. Excellent. We're not going to get enough 2 levels out of this one, but we'll get an extra thing, so we'll only require 3 more levels to finish off the build. Which I might as well put the extra into vitality. 6,900? There's not really much to sell. I think we'll sell the rest of the helmets. Not sure yet. Need item. Warrior waistcloth. I need hollow soldier waistcloth, don't I? Yeah. Look, we're gonna sell duplicates of things now. So we'll keep one of everything, just in case I want to try min-max at some point. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good. I don't think I can really sell anything else. nothing. Oh, that's right, the dung pies, 200 each. Perfect, cool. We'll keep the gold pine resin just in case. I think that's everything now. Yes. Alright, Sense Funhouse time now. So hopefully, 20 minutes? Yeah, that should be easy to get through Sense Funhouse and maybe explore a little bit of Anor Londo. Alright, we'll figure things out as we go. Come on. Hurry up. I want to get to Sens. Excellent. Don't think there's anything I want on the way to Sens. I can kill these guys, but not really going to drop me enough to warrant it. Don't have any Twinkling Titanite anymore, so I believe we're going to get some more in Sens and possibly in Sens and definitely more in Anor Londo. I don't think there's anything in here that's going to be helpful. How much is another level up? I might go kill that Titanite demon. 700? Yeah, it's definitely going to give me more than 700 souls for killing this Titanite demon, so let's go do this. Hopefully we're not throwing the run by killing this thing. Right. Okay, it's still doing small amounts of damage, so we're still going to be careful with how we proceed with this thing. I think one hit at a time is going to be the way. Nope, never mind, we're just going to greed it out apparently. 2,000 souls, excellent, so that's going to be enough for another level up. Which means we've only got 2 more levels to go, and then we can just start playing around with the rest of our stats. Excellent work, me. Well, yeah? It's only going to get me 1 extra damage, though. Your 1 extra damage is not going to do much in Sense Funhouse. I might as well just go with the health, and now... what level are we? 42. What are we still missing? Oh, right, the 2 extra into strength, right. That's fine. So I think we're only going to get like an extra 2 damage, possibly. Oh, of course you're gonna run over there. Ah, well, that's one less I have to fight now. Yes, look at that. Look at all that damage. 500 souls, huh? And we're also going to get a big chunk from this. Solid Brave Warrior, I believe, is 8,000. So that's... yeah, we're still not going to be able to level up, but we're getting closer. Alright, now to play smart. Now we're going to take this one out first. Because if that other guy doesn't... I've never had it before where he doesn't get hit by the blades, but just in case he doesn't, and he attacks me, I don't want to be caught like doing this and getting rid of this guy. Alright, we'll just do this first. And of course that one missed. Here we go. We can aim straight down the middle. And he died too, excellent. So now... yeah. I've never had him not do that and get hit with the blades, but on the off chance that he doesn't get hit, because I think if I mistime it, it's hard to mistime, but if I do mistime it, he'll just completely dick on me, and I don't really want that to happen. Not that damage is an issue anymore with the Halberd, but, you know, let's not take unnecessary risks. 1, 2, 3. Large Silent Shard, excellent. if there's any Twinkling Titanite, it's going to be further up. I don't think there's any Twinkling Titanite in this lower section. Alright, come on. I'm going to accidentally aggro that other snake man in a second, but we'll see if we can try and get rid of these guys first. One's dead. I don't think the other one's aggroing. Yeah, excellent. You got hit with one. Nice. That means it's just a one hit for you. The other one's not chasing me. And I missed my timing for that one. Won't take a sip of water. I'll wait for this and then get to the other side of this first. Don't want that ring either. Might be useful, but I won't take it because I like the Clarenthi ring instead. And through the door. Yeah, screw it, we're getting rid of the Mimic. We do enough damage to it now anyway that it doesn't really matter. Lightning Spear. That might be helpful. I'm never going to use it, but at least I can sell it to Kingseeker Framp to get, I think, 1,000 souls out of it? 500 or 1,000? I can't remember. That might be just what I need to get over like the last hump. If I need like 1,000 more souls, that'll be it. Push this out of the way. Alright, now for the section that always gets me. 1, 2, 3. See if I can aggro this snake man out from his little hidey hole. It worked once and it's never happened again, so let's see if I can get it to work. I think it's just out of reach to aggro him. Maybe I could try and like... There's no opening through that at all, is there? Oh, there is for that. I don't think that actually does anything. Thanks, Ashnox, for the R2D2. Alright, that didn't aggro him. Distraction. Okay, that's why it didn't aggro him, because he's not actually there. My fucking ears. Yeah, I've got to adjust the sound. It's so loud. Oh, I can just attack him. Easy. Yeah, cool. Look at that. Done. So I don't actually know where that other snake man is, because there's usually one like that's over here. Because there's one there. There's one up there which I killed, and one over there which I've just killed. I don't know where he went. So I wonder if this will work. Whoops. That's what I want to do. Can I? Nice throw, dickhead. Alright, let's try that again. Yep, that's what we're doing. Cool. Okay. Now... Nope, I was going to sprint the rest of the way, but I stopped myself just in time. Alright, well that's the hard part of Sense Funhouse out of the way. Now it's just, kill the guy at the very top, clear out the area, take out the boss, and off to Anolondo. Bonfire lit. So I can get rid of these black fire bombs now, and get rid of those arrows, we're not needing them. Slap. Alright, so we're nearly at the Havel's armor, which is required for the build, which means the only sort of leftover... Well, the only thing outstanding now is just the Mask of the Mother, which we can't really do much about. We've got to get through Tomb of the Giants. Hopefully Pinwheel drops the Mask of the Mother. If he doesn't, then I'll have to try and go through patches and buy the Mask of the Mother. Yeah, we have no control over Mask of the Mother until then. And Havel's armor is just after this area. I don't think... Now that I'm running through this area, I don't think there's actually any Twinkling Titanite here. I think it's all just large Titanite shards and a couple of chunks. Which is not quite ideal. Slap. Cool, and that's him dead. And now we can take this area slowly. Yep, there's a Titanite chunk. We're not doing the Iron Golem just yet. Now it's just pick up all the loot that's in the area. I don't think there's anything worthwhile. He drops the Titanite shard, I'm pretty sure. Large Titanite shard. Large Summon Brave Warrior. At least I can get a level up, I suppose. Oh, you know what? That's all the souls I need, because I'm gonna go kill this guy. Which I believe will get me the souls required for the next level. And then I've got all the souls in my inventory that I can activate. If I don't die to this guy first. All the souls in my inventory that I can activate will get me the last level. Oh, I greeted that one. Well, I thought that guy would get me the required souls. I don't think there's anything up there for me. I know Ricardo's over here. And I can at least get some more souls off of him, but I don't think there's anything up on top of this tower that I really need or care about. Well, that was easy. That's your rapier, that's enough souls to level up. What's up here? 2 normal chests, cool. Divine Blessing, I like it. The Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, that Rare Ring of Sacrifice is going to be helpful for Seath. Which is the only allowed death it's the only death I'm allowed for the Deathless run. Because you haven't played Dark Souls, right? So this is mainly for your benefit. So if when I die in this, with the permadeath run, you won't be confused as to why I'm still going with it. So Seath has 2 phases. The first phase you see of him, it's a scripted death and you must die to him there. I think there's a glitch or a workaround to avoid it, but without glitching, it is a scripted death. You must die to it to progress. So it's the only death I'm allowed to have in this run. Pull up. Oh, so close. 29. So definitely gonna have enough after Iron Golem to be able to one-hand the Black Knight Halberd. All up. And that's all the levels in place. So the only thing outstanding now is the Mask of the Mother and Havel's armor. Which that's out of our control. Well, I suppose it's in our control once we get to it, but Mask of the Mother and Havel's armor we can't get to just yet. I think I was mistaken with there being a Twinkling Titanite here, so let's avoid... Well, let's not worry about that then. I'm pretty sure there's some Twinkling Titanite in Anor Londo, which we're going to rush for now. Which I think... I don't think Iron Golem will take 7 minutes to do, but I might finish the stream early after I get to Anor Londo. No. I think the plan will be get Iron Golem, run to Anor Londo, get to the first bonfire, and then I think call it there. Because I don't think there's anything else that I want. I'm pretty sure the Twinkling Titanite in Anor Londo, or anything in Anor Londo really is like a little bit into it. Right, here we are. Iron Golem. Cool. We're gonna run to the side. Slap. Slap. Away from the grab. Well, whacking him off the edge is not going to really matter with the amount of damage we're outputting with this thing. Especially when it's dead now anyway. And slap. Excellent. And off to Anor we go. Here we are. You're gonna give me the souls for killing? There we go. 40,000 souls. So now we'll be able to one-hand with the Black Knight Halberd. Which isn't really going to make much of a difference, but for this upcoming area it's going to make a world of difference. Specifically one area in here. Well, I suppose two areas. The chapel, wherever the hell it is, down there. And the archers that are over there somewhere. Other than that, the one-handing the Black Knight Halberd isn't huge, important at all. I can get away without one-handing it for these upcoming areas, but it's much easier if I just one-hand the thing and get the damage that comes with it. Bang, look at that. Alright, I suppose now that we're playing with stats, I can get one into endurance and that'll bump everything up. 72, huh? Well, the rolling's not awful. Leave. I can't really upgrade my weapon until I get back to a blacksmith, which is on the other side. But I do believe there's a twinkling titanite in one of these chests. Let's see if we can clear out some of these giants. Hopefully get a twinkling titanite so we can upgrade this thing once we get to a blacksmith. And then I think that'll be it for the stream. Get over here. Thank you. Get over here. I don't want to aggro that one by accident. Cool. And of course I hit the shield, so you did nothing. Wow, that nearly just one-shot you then. Cool, and now you're dead. Do you drop anything? Giant Halberd. Yeah, I've got it now, so I can at least sell it when I get back to Framped. Slap. Slap. And you are a friendly chest. Ah, you dropped Demon Titanite. I was hoping for Twinkling. If that's the case, I don't think there's any Twinkling in this beginning area then. I thought there was Twinkling Titanite somewhere around here. Maybe it's in the chest that's down somewhere. Yeah, maybe it's in the chest down there. No, I think that's more Demon Titanite. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure these are both coins? I mean, it won't hurt to look. Let's go kill these giants. I'm pretty sure the one on the right is a mimic. I don't remember what's on the left. No harm in finding out, I suppose. As long as we're pragmatic about things and being safe, we shouldn't have to worry about dying at all. There you go. Excellent. One last enemy, and then we can figure out what's in this chest. Slap. Oh, missed it! No! And they're dead. Alright, what have you got over here? What's in here? Yes, there it is. I was confident there was a Twinkling Titanite in here somewhere. And now you're the coin, aren't you? No, you're the Crystal Halberd. Right. Hello, there was just a health bar that popped up over there. Oh, you know what? It's probably for the giant that's just spawned in. Yeah, let's go level up. I don't actually know what we're gonna level into now. I think maybe just pump health, so we can tank some extra hits. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way to go. Just keep pumping health. God knows I'm gonna need it when we get to the Four Kings. Which, once we get to the Lord Souls, I reckon... What's the order we're going to do it in? I think we'll go for the Dukes. Like, Duke's Archives go for Seath first. And then go for the Four Kings. And maybe Nido after that? Oh no, I kind of want to go for Better Chaos first, because Better Chaos is going to give me the... Well, unlocking the shortcut for Better Chaos is going to get me the Sunlight Maggot anyway, which is going to help me for Tomb of Giants. So I think Nido might be the last one we do? I'm not sure now. What's the time? That's 3 hours anyway, so I might just head back to the bonfire. Oh, make it! Yes! Ooh. Well, what a stream that was. We made a lot of progress, and we're facing the right way. Excellent. For a second there, I thought the shadow wasn't getting the hilt for this thing, so it just looked like a floating blade in front of me, but you can kind of see the hilt. And we're at the bonfire. You know what, I'm going to sit at the bonfire. Boy oh boy, what a stream. I might go to the just chatting quickly. Oh wow, that really tanked as I was switching over. Oh boy. Oh, anyway, where's Streamlabs gone? Here we go. Alright, that's it. That's it for the week. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm not sure if these guys are still here, but let's just drag this up. So, let's see. What we got? What's happened today? Yeah, so if you're still here, Wolf of Dreams, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it, and thanks for the follow. As well as Parasitic Dawn, if you're still here. And Double Back, if you're still here as well. Thanks for the Prime subscription. And yeah, thanks to everyone else that's tuned in, helped me get to affiliate. Sorry there was no like celebration today. I wasn't really prepared for it. There'll be something on Saturday, I think. Saturday my time. I'll put into my Discord, which I'll link now. Discord. Yeah, so I'll put in an announcement into Discord when I'm planning on doing like a celebration-y thing. I haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, but that'll be down there. Otherwise, I'll also link my YouTube. So these links are down under the video anyway, in like the description stuff down there. So pretty much any stream I do is going to be uploaded to YouTube. So if you miss anything, it's going to be down there. It's like straight exports from like Twitch over to there as well. So you get all this lovely, like end of stream stuff. I think that's everything I've got to do. Maybe. Yeah, so I'll be streaming again next week, Tuesday through to Thursday at 7 PM Australian Central. So yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays we'll be doing Equip Everything, which you'll see everything's down under the video anyway. So we're doing Equip Everything on Tuesday and Wednesday, and Thursdays we're doing Permadeath, which will be a 3-hour stream. And with that, let's see if there's someone online that we can raid. Let's have a look. I've raided... Ooh, Cyclone's streaming, but I think we might keep it within the Dark Souls community for today. So let's go to Duplicate tab. We'll see what's in the raid. Yes. We'll just see who's in the Dark Souls directory in the community. We'll raid someone there. Let's have a look. Oh, why is this going slowly? Don't like that. Don't like that everything's running slowly now. Let's see. Dark Souls. Oh my god, it's going so slowly. Let's see. Let's go. Recommended for me. Let's have a look. Try and go with someone a little smaller. Which I don't think is many people. Everyone's bigger streamers anyway. If that's the case, we're just going to go raid the Cyclone then. Keep it within our community, our little family. So, we can close this now. Well, I was going to go within Dark Souls, but I think Catchy's the better raid at the moment. Or, I don't know who to go for. The Sekiro here or Genshin? What about Mau Mau? Is Mau Mau streaming? I don't think I've followed Mau Mau, so let's search up. What's Mau Mau doing? Oh, Hollow Knight. And he just made affiliate too. Perfect. Let's go raid Mau Mau then. Oh, and he's got the little bongo cat thing. Excellent. Well, let's start the raid on that. Cool, so thanks everyone for tuning in. As I said before, I'll be streaming again next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. Oh, yeah, we're going to go raid Mau Mau, and yeah, let's go congratulate him on just hitting affiliate as well. Alright, where's my stream ending? See ya! Transition me out, please. Oh, wow, something's happening with Streamlabs. Yikes. Alright, see ya, everyone.